Hello, my name is Michael Gonzalez. In this unit, we're going to cover human traits and phenotypes. The first subunit will be describing the difference between biological traits and phenotypes and their importance to genetics, and in a more general sense, bioinformatics. There are several expected learning outcomes for this subunit, which include being able to define a biological trait and phenotype. We're going to learn that most traits and phenotypes are a result of a combination of your genetics and your environment. We're going to learn the difference between monogenic and polygenic traits, and we'll learn more about those in the coming slides. And by the end of this module, we will appreciate that many phenotypes are still being studied today and are very complex and involve many genetic and environmental factors. So first, let's define a biological trait and phenotype. A biological trait can be defined as an observable feature of an organism. Now, a phenotype is sometimes used interchangeably with trait, but the main difference to appreciate here is that a phenotype indicates the state of the trait or feature. And importantly, it can be quantified, or in other words, we can count and measure it. This might make a lot more sense if we walk through a simple example. Let's take the example of eye color. Now, the biological trait of interest here would be eye color. Now, the phenotype that we're investigating would be the state of that particular trait. So in other words, the eye color of a particular individual. So whether that be blue or green or hazel or brown. You can notice that we can quantify how many people have blue eyes, how many people have hazel eyes, how many people have green eyes, and how many people have brown eyes. So we can count them. Before moving on, let's do a quick activity in the discussion forum. Can you think of any other traits and their associated phenotypes that you might be interested in studying?